Right now, it's impossible to get away from the Kendrick and Drake beef. The tracks are trending on YouTube, everybody's talking about it, and it's one of the best rap beefs we've had in hip-hop history. So how can I do anything but show you how to make similar beats today? On the day I'm recording this, Drake just dropped the Heart Part 6, so I'm going to show you how to make something similar, but I want to include switch-ups like the ones in Family Matters. So I'm just going to try and include as many different vibes as possible in this one video today. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, for the first section, I want to start with a sample, and then for one of the other sections, I'll create my own melody. And to find a sample, we're going to be using Tracklib, who are today's sponsor. You've probably heard me talking about Tracklib a lot by now. I've been using them for a long time. I've been working with them a long time. If you don't know who they are, they're an online record store you can use for finding and easily clearing samples. But they've just released a brand new feature called Sounds. So just like it says, Sounds is a complete library of royalty-free one-shots and loops. So not only can you use Tracklib to find original compositions and clear them, you can actually use it for all your drum loops and drum one-shots now. Plus, your boy has his own pack in there. So if you scroll down to producer spotlights, you can see me right there. So in my kit, I've included the whole Source Boom Bap kit, which I'm going to be using today. So as soon as you open a kit, or if you just go to All Sounds, you can filter them by the instrument, the song key, the BPM, and whether it's going to be a one shot or a loop. I'm going to show you more of this soon, but let's say, for example, you want to find a drum and you just want some snares. Now you can just go through all the snares in the kit, and if you want to download one, it's only going to cost you 1 credit. And you can do this all within your usual Tracklib membership, so it would cost you 5 credits to download an actual song, and then 1 credit to download an individual sound. I'm going to show you more of this soon, because this is a huge new feature, but for now I just need to find a sample. So earlier I was looking for some old songs to flip, and I came across this from the 70s. I think I can flip this into something for the first section of the diss track beat. So I brought it into FL. And I really like this first part. I think we can make something simple out of this. But let's try reverse it. Let's try pitching it up. Go 3. It needs to start from like here. I've got the BPM set to 164, but this is 118. So let's fit it to the tempo as well. I think it's starting around there. Some halftime though. You'll see where it's going. Let's pitch it up a bit more. That might be the one. Just taking out some lows, I'm thinking some highs too, and then I've got some low mids docked to remove some mud. That's sounding a bit more like the Heart Part 6. And just to give it a little bit more texture, I've added the high pitch stretch preset in my Pearly in the Portal Bank. I've got the mix right down. Just really subtle. And we're just going to give it some space with some reverb and a low cut. Alright, let's get a sub bass in for that Drake vibe. So we're going to use the Dirty Reese preset in my Aquarius Analog Lab Bank. Let's change that to the Destruct one. I'm thinking something a bit less in your face. This will be better for the vibe. I know it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on in this part, but just bear with me. This is just going to be one simple section, then there's going to be a whole switch up with a lot more energy. You'll see what I mean. Let's just get some quick drums in here. So I've gone to Sounds in Tracklib. Of course, we're going to go to J Cactus. Just start with a snare. So let's download that. As you can see, it only costs 1 credit. So simple pattern. Next up, we'll grab a hi-hat. Let's just grab a clean one like that for each 2-step. With the hats, again, we're just going to keep this real simple, but play with the velocity and just moving some a little bit off grid. Let's grab a kick too. So we'll just add this one more with the velocity down, just for some bounce. Let's grab an open hat from a different kit. So I'm liking the sound of this one. I think just this one note as well. Okay, I'm just adding one thing to the drum bus, and it's just a bit of saturation and a filter. Okay, I just want one more thing in this section and just some sort of fill. I'm going to keep this section really plain and then get into the trap part. Maybe take something from that, even just the toms at the end. Okay, I know this section's seeming kind of boring, but it's only going to be for 16 bars, and then it's just going to completely switch, because I also found this other sample in Tracklib. I think I previewed this in my last video. I really wanted to flip it. Just want to take this intro. So I'm just thinking we take 4 bars. Alright, cool. We got that section. I'm going to render it. And then I'm thinking we double the speed too. Let's see how it sounds. But to make it more tense, I'm just going to repeat that first section. Let's pitch it up too. Get some IC20 on that. Brighten it up. Just brighten it a bit more with fresh air. And then just add some reverb. We'll just widen that a bit too. Right there. Right, here's where the beat's gonna get crazy. This section's gonna be hard. Let's grab a hat like this. Just pitch these up. Could spice it up a little bit though. Okay, I want to make this even more aggressive sounding, so I've got some horns in Expand 2, just using the big section preset. I'm just using a root note. Could just have this in one section. Okay, now I don't even think the hats need any rolls, but I'm going to add a couple in. And just a couple lower ones. Alright, next up I'm going to take the melody and render it, thinking it just needs one sort of layer on top. So I've just pitched it up an octave and then we'll rearrange it. Yeah, maybe those. But I can just play in the second 8 bars. Same with the horns, we'll just bring them over there. Then I think the kick too. So this middle section will be like this. And it drops into here. So we've got the chilled section, the trap section, then I just think we need that drill section. And we'll do this part from scratch because the chords in Family Matters are actually kind of simple, so you'll see what I mean. I think the perfect preset will be in the Mellotron. And if we go to the Age Strings preset. So with these drill chords, it's literally just going up 7 notes. So starting with a root note like C, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to make a cut there and bring this one up. Could even copy these and bring these down an octave. And then we'll pitch these up. I think there. Try the essential strings. That might be better. But I've just pitched those up an octave and then we're going to add halftime. Then we're going to clone that. Just grab another preset and then we'll paste it in. We're actually going to use the Manic preset. It's an arpeggio, so it's going to give it some movement. There we go. I'm going to throw some Portal on there too, just with the mix brought down. Some reverb. Alright, then we're just going to grab an accent to layer under it. Could try this one. Yeah, that works. So I'm just adding a top layer of strings. It's a simple melody. Let's make that sound a bit more interesting. So I'm just going to render that top layer of strings and then reverse and chop it. I want to change that up as well. Like this sounds cold. Usually I'd add a little bit more to the melody, but honestly it doesn't need it because I'm trying to make it a bit like Family Matters. And with diss tracks, you want the main focus to be around the vocals, so the melody needs to be simple. Okay, let's grab a counter snare in. BPM is fast as well. Alright, here we go. Think I'm gonna have to go back to the Rider 808 for this one. Just something dark. So obviously I'm adding more slides than Family Matters, but I'm just going with what sounds right. Maybe that one up too. I just want some sick energy in this section, so I'm going to add a drum fill too. Let's use the Defiant kit. I haven't used this in a while. Okay, we're getting there, man. I'm thinking just a riser, then a couple other bits. Just grab some sort of per kit as well, or stomp. Alright, and then last thing's just going to be a couple more 808s, and this will be in the second half. Yeah, I think it finishes like that. Alright, cool. So I've got 3 different sections now. I just need something simple to piece them all together. Yeah, this could be one. Maybe like Family Matters, I could just cut everything, then add a couple gunshots. Yeah, literally just 4. Okay, so for the sake of the video, I think that's going to be it. I just wanted to show you some simple ideas to make similar diss track beats. But if you want to flip these samples for yourself or get any of the sounds I was using from Tracklib, then I've left a link to it in the description so you can get 15 credits and 3 days completely free. Let's have a listen from the beginning. So yeah, just starting off with that simple vibe. Hear Drake on this part though. A simple, nice hip hop drums. We got the first switch up here. This part sounds crazy. Section. So I hope you were feeling this one. If you were, then let me know in the comments, and if you want more videos just like it, then click up here, and don't forget to check out Tracklib because the link's in the description.